Three Men's of the West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is the place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I would like to talk about the topic of reincarnation, how to harness the power of reincarnation, and how long does it take for a soul to recycle back to this planet, and some other stuff concerning reincarnation as well. This topic was actually brought into light by one of my subscribers, somebody that called themselves W.K3021. They want to know about this reincarnation thing, and a little bit about numerology, and how long does it take a soul to come back to this plane. So this is what we'll be talking about today. It's a very interesting topic, but before then, let's do our customary libation to our African gods and ancestors. So please, if you have your libation bowl with you, you can join me in this ceremony and this union as we try to um, link our minds together and remember some of our great heroes, some very important people, and some of our collective ancestors. What this will do is that it will sort of link our consciousness together and unite us in spirit, mind, body, and we just flow together. So please, if you have your whiskey, ogogoro, akpeteshi, sapele water, jedi, wine, cognac, any of those things you like to drink, fruit juice, Fanta, Coke, water, any sort of liquid that's consumable, and you can just join me. Let's just call some names together, unite. This is something that we normally do in Africa to bring us into alignment with our spiritual guides, our ancestors, and our heroes. We remember them, people that have done great things for Africa. We cannot just forget them like that. Great people, we need to be calling their names, uh, remembering them, letting them dwell in our consciousness. These are people that are worthy of emulation, people that are great, that are instrumental in taking us forward, moving us forward in life, and bringing good things to us. Okay, so I'll first start with some deities. I'll first of all call upon Eshu, the opener of the way, the one that Igbo people call a Ekwensu. Uh, Eshu is and Aziza is Oshun is Ogun is Orumila is Amadioha is Ohure is Ofurie is Ojurie is Sekhmet is Oya is Yemaya is Baron Semidi is Mama Bridget is Ezuli is we have different deities from different parts of the world, and we just call them. If you also have deities from your own tribe too, you can call them. They are all invited deities that are elemental spirits of Africa. You call them. We give them water, we give them libation, we give them life, because water is the basic component of the earth, and water is life. So by calling them and giving them this water, we are actually trying to give them a living element to empower them to be able to have the capacity to be able to manifest and do their work very well upon this physical world. So this is a way of transcending time and space and connecting them to this physical reality, so that they can stand by us and they can be able to guide us and do the work of a spiritual elevation, protection, and whatever we need from them. Okay, so this is a sort of a alchemical process. You can call it a form of mind necromancy, if you may, and it's also a scientific process. It is backed by scientific validity and symbolisms. Okay, So don't be shy about doing your libation, and don't confuse it with anything. It's not just a normal process, okay? It's something that is very, very unique and powerful, okay? So call great people like our forefathers, people like Marcus Garvey. He said we must never forget that man. Malcolm X. He said Martin Luther King. He said Bob Marley. He said Nelson Mandela. He said Michael Jackson. He said Fela Nicola Kokuti. He said Thomas Sankara. He said Julius Nyerere. He said Majek Fashek. He said great people are there again. Okay. Ominigbo. He said Mose. He said Jakpa. He said Alaka. He said these are lands and spirits of land from my own indigenous area. Great spirits that represent life, peace, progress, happiness. You can also call them dwellers of the land. It's great spirits that stand for truth, justice, righteousness, harmonious balance. It's okay. Then we can also call people, places, names, and times that we want to bring the energetic vibration into remembrance. You can call them as well, and it is very, very normal and understandable. Then people that have gone, all the people that have died fighting for truth, justice, and righteousness. It's people that died during the slave trade, during colonization, people that died during the Arabic slave trade. It's people that died in the transatlantic slave trade. It's people that their lands and properties have been stolen, they have been eradicated. The 15 million people that died in the Congo because of Emperor Leopold of Belgium. We give drink to the souls of those people. We ask them to have this drink, to keep fighting. We ask their spirit to cry out for justice. People that were killed in South Africa during the genocide, during the apartheid, we give them this drink as well. We remember them today. We ask them to have life, to continue to stand and fight for freedom for their children. People that died in America, the Native American people that were almost eradicated, we give drink to them. We have not forgotten them. People that died in Mexico, Latin America, we give this whiskey to them. People that died in Australia, that they have been eradicated almost completely, we have still not forgotten them. We give them this drink. We ask them to have life. We have the blood of our fallen heroes to speak for us. Blood of our ancestors speak for us. Blood of our freedom fighters speak for us. Blood of all the people that were killed before their time speak for us. We ask the ancestors to guide us, continue to bring us in line of the truth, continue to stand for us, continue to empower us, to continue to struggle for freedom and emancipation all over the world. It's I also drink my own too. Now so this is your basic template for the libation. Okay, it's something that you need to be doing all the time. It empowers you, also empowers the spirit world, and also connects you directly with the spirit world. Okay, it connects you directly with them. Okay, once you start doing this stuff, you find that a lot of bad people will be running away from you. People that are pretending, those are fake friends, fake people, people that really hate you, they will start giving you chance because certain spirits will be coming around you, and those spirits will make them uncomfortable. So those wolf in sheep clothing, they will run away. So it's a very powerful, simple thing that you can do for protection. This is what the Christians tell you, that you should not be talking to your ancestors, but they want you to pray to Saint Joseph and Saint Mary, Saint Thompson, people you have no blood connection to, people that you are not connected to. They want you to be giving your spiritual energy to them. Saint Susan also pray for us. Saint Assisi pray for us. Saint Anthony pray for. Oh, Saint Anthony does not know you, does not have any DNA connection to you. How can he pray for you? He have not prayed for his children. He has his own children. Then, if Saint Anthony want to bless somebody, is he not going to bless his own children first? Does he know you? You see the sense, African people. That's why Africa is always poor and backward. When you pray to the right people, you call the right names, It is very fast because they're already connected to you. You're activating them. Okay, bring them into your consciousness. Things will be working very well for you. Very simple process, but some people don't want you to do it because they want to control you. So that is the way it is. So today, I want to talk about this reincarnation. What is reincarnation? Simply the rebirth of a soul in another body. The philosophy of reincarnation states that when the individual dies, they come back to this earth again to experience another life. And they are given a second chance, a third chance until they get to a point of high spiritual maturity and understanding, whereby they have learned all the lessons they are supposed to learn as a soul on this life, and then they don't need to come back anymore. In other words, they have passed their exams. They passed their exam, they fully graduate from this world. They have seen everything, done everything. There is no need again repeating this level because they have passed it. Just like the way somebody go to school. You graduate from the university, you complete everything you need to know. No point going back again. What you'll be thinking about how to go higher, maybe going to a higher plane, maybe now say, okay, I finished my bachelor's, I made first class or 2-1, a very good result. I want to now go and read for my master's degree. After master's degree, I go for PhD. After PhD, I become something else. In our physical life, the health life, we have this kind of thing. The essence of humans coming to this world is to learn lesson, gather experience. And most times, you cannot be able to learn everything you need to learn within a lifetime. So for that soul to mature to a certain level, there's need for them to come back again to continue from where they stop. So this is the process of reincarnation. And it's a real process. Science have validated it. And we have seen these cases many times of people coming back to Earth again and again and again. Okay? We do this for the main fact that you cannot be able to complete all the lessons in one lifetime. You can take examples from the way you see people that are supposed to be conscious in this lifetime. You see many people are still sleeping. They came to this life, they could not discover their self till they die. There are many people that are trapped in religion, trapped in mundane things, trapped in low vibrational frequencies. They cannot just escape it. They think that that is all they need to know about life. They don't know that life is a very big place. Imagine that kind of soul that passed away, didn't really learn anything, didn't really experience anything. They just came here only to occupy space, eat, drink, occupy space, waste natural resources. That soul when that soul dies, that person, they are not really matured in mentality or spirituality to be able to be instrumental in being part of a higher body of consciousness. It's impossible. They must have to come back again if they want to belong to a higher body of consciousness. They must come back again. So reincarnation is very real and a very, very necessary thing that souls needs to pass through. Okay, so we have this in African spirituality. In fact, the main belief in African is reincarnation. We believe this the immortality of the soul to a certain extent, and that the soul can be able to transmigrate and can be able to reincarnate back to continue the life lessons. And there are some principles of the reincarnation. In African spirituality, we believe that the soul generally reincarnates in the bloodline, in its own race. For instance, me now, I am African, I am black person. I am as a result of that, my parents were black. Okay, mom and dad, the same thing. I carry that genetic frequency in me. And my children is going to carry it. If I'm going to reincarnate now, I will reincarnate probably in my primogeniture, in the future race that will come between my loins, quite naturally. And that is a sequence of my DNA. That is where I will come out from. So it's impossible for a black person to reincarnate as a white man when you have no blood or DNA connection to that race, as that is very rare. The only way it will really happen is that maybe if I got married to a white woman or an Asian woman, then I have children, then the children will be of mixed race. Then there's a possibility that I can reincarnate in that mixed bloodline, that genetic frequency. Maybe I can come back as an Asian or mixed with African or something. And we see this every day. We see this in mixed children. We see this in interracial relationships. You see this coming out. It's in this line of thought of reincarnation. It's impossible for somebody to just come to this life without having any roots or any blood connection to the bloodline that we are reincarnated from. So for those black people that are dreaming, always saying that in their next life they want to become whites, you are not becoming any whites. Okra tree can never bear apple, can never bear banana, can never bear tomatoes. Okra tree will always bear okra. So you need to start thinking of how to make your race better. Okay? The only chance of you reincarnating in another race is if you probably get married to somebody from that race. So this is the simple truth. Because there's every probability you are coming here as a black person. If you marry to a black woman, your reincarnation is inside your DNA sequence. You cannot escape it. So you need to start making your country better, making this Africa a better place. If you know you don't want to make it a better place, you need to run to go and intermarry with other race, mix your gene, and maybe you reincarnate from there. But if you are still African, your children, all of them got married in Africa here, you are coming back as a African. This is just the simple truth. You cannot escape it because you reincarnate inside your race. And this is a common knowledge that everybody knows. Caucasian people know this. Indian people know this. Japanese people, Thai people, they all know this. That's why they always do think of making their country a better place so that when they reincarnate back in the future, they are going to meet something good. Okay, it's only African people that have been saddled by this lie of this Christian notion that when you die, you go to heaven or hell. It's appointed only once for a man to die after that judgment. That is BS. It is because of this mentality that's why a lot of African Christians and Muslims do not care about their continent, do not care about their country, do not care about developing Africa, even the rich ones. They believe that everything is going to end in this lifetime. Then when they die, then we go to heaven. For the Muslims, we get 72 virgins. The women get nothing except being concubines to some holy Muslims. For the Christians, they will be singing in a mansion of gold and diamond, wearing white robe, dancing. There's no alcohol, there's no beer in heaven, there's no whiskey. Just singing from morning till night, praising one pervert. Are they not going to get tired of singing? If the way the Christians describe heaven, it's going to be a very boring place. And I don't want to go to that kind of heaven because the Christian heaven, they say alcohol is sin. They say spirit cannot make love, have sex. Spirit cannot eat. So the only thing the spirit can do is just to be singing, praising from morning till night, using cymbal, beating drum, blowing trumpet. What kind of eternity is that? The most boring sort of eternity. Anybody that is thinking of going to that place must be very, very stupid. So you mean I'll be singing every day for all eternity? Is that not torture? What is the point of living in a house of gold and diamond? I wonder when you cannot, nobody can admire the gold and diamond. The streets are paved with gold. You cannot test anything. Spirit cannot eat, but just to sing and dance. I think hell will be better. At least there will be a lot of booze in hell. A lot of women, there'll be shows, there'll be activities, there'll be science, there'll be different types of things. The Christian, if you check the Christian hell and the Christian heaven, the Christian hell is much more cooler than the Christian heaven. According to this is the way I see it too. It's pretty much like this earth in a way. Then of course, say that the devil is claiming to be torturing people. I don't see why the devil will be torturing people that are doing his will. Does it make sense? If I am the devil, if I am Lucifer, I am trying to get people to hell. Then I see criminals, gangsters, people that are doing the work for me. Then when they die, they come to hell. Will I be torturing them or will I be welcoming them? I mean, if I'm a good devil, I will say, great job, man. You really helped me. I like the way you killed that guy. I like the way you steal that thing. I like the way you do those things that you really brought people to my kingdom. I'll be giving them award. I'll be giving them Grammy award and Oscar award as they are coming to hell. I will not be torturing people that are doing my work. But the same Christians that say you will go to hell, that the devil will torture you forever. Who will the devil torture? The people that do his will? The people that cheated? The people that steal? The people that lie? Those are people that are practically working for him. Any sensible devil will not be torturing his own people. They will give his own people positions. Say, yeah, you did it well. I'm going to give you rank. I'm going to give you a share. I'm going to give you a kingdom. You killed 3 million people. For that, I'm going to make you a governor. This is how a real devil will do. It will be rewarding people that commit crime, not torturing them. Then rather, the people that are working against him, those are the ones he will be torturing. This is the way it's supposed to be. Not that I commit crime, then God will say you are going to hell, then I will reach hell, then the devil will still be torturing me again for committing the crime. Does it make sense? Reason this thing, help me shake him. So the Christian hell, it not really makes sense. So if I am a real devil, people that are doing my work, I will be empowering them to do more. I will not be torturing them. I will be encouraging them, giving them remuneration, promoting them. So their heaven and their hell, it not make sense for me. That's just my own view. Okay. So let's go back to this issue of the reincarnation. So the reincarnation, Christians will tell you there's no reincarnation. You know why? Because if they tell you there's reincarnation, meaning their notion of you going to that heaven that they are using to control you is destroyed. You will want to walk very well if you know that you are coming back to this earth. You have that knowledge. You will not want to settle for less. You will want to do some good legacy, especially for your family, so that when you reincarnate back, you will have good things. You will want to empower your family and prosper them and reach them, so that when you come back, you will meet them in a better condition. And this gives you the power to be able to harness, to create a better life, to program your consciousness, to do intentions that will last multiple lifetimes. It will give you that power. They don't want you to have this power. They want you to see this earth and everything God has given you as immaterial. They want you to just die and die stupid and come back as a baby without creating any legacy that you can come to inherit. Why they prepare their children and their own self, because they know that they are coming back, so they keep amassing wealth for their children. This is all about Caucasian mentality. This is what you're going to see with Christianity. The few pastors, the Daddy Geos, all the big ones, the Ayakilome, or those believers love world, all they are Daddy Geos. What do you see them doing in Nigeria? They have multiple private jets, they live in mansions, they drive the best cars, Bentleys, Rolls Royce, all the rest. At the end of the day, they will transfer all this wealth to their own children. You see the matter, so they don't give it to, it is God always give it to their children, they hand over. This is to show you that it is a business. And they know that they will reincarnate back in the future, and they will reincarnate into this wealth they have created for their lineage. They know this. If heaven is really real, they will not be amassing all this massive wealth on earth for their own children and their bloodline. If it doesn't really matter, they will give all those wealth away, or a large percentage away, but you don't see them giving them anything away. You see them keep buying this, investing, building schools. The schools is for rich people. They are creating a community of wealth around themselves, building banks, building businesses. If they say they are doing all this for God, but when you check all the documents, you will not see the name of God. You will see their own name and signature as directors, as CEOs, as owners. You will not see any name of God. It is their personal private property. You cannot drag it with them. Registered as an NGO. So at the end of the day, you are the fool. They know that there is no heaven. They know that this earth is the heaven. So they keep amassing this wealth for themselves. This is what any intelligent person should be doing. So you, as a person that is studying or practicing African spirituality, you should know this thing. Okay, you reincarnate into your own race, and most times it is in your family bloodline that you reincarnate into. So you better start thinking of how to build a good foundation for your children. Plan into the future. You need to plan missions. You need to plan projects that will last multiple lifetimes, so that when you come back again, you already have a solid foundation, a solid base that you will now start from. In that case, you will now excel very far. In other words, you need to give real spiritual knowledge to your children. You need to teach it. You need to know it. You need to elevate yourself spiritually, so that when you're coming back again, you are coming back from loins of a child that is highly spiritual, so that that person will not put you in a good foundation. Not that you don't care about your children, you raise them up in Christianity. The next thing you come back again, your father is a Christian, start taking you to church, doing all this nonsense in the same family. No, you have to make a difference. You must make sure that you pass this knowledge, this wisdom, this understanding to the next generation, so that when you cross over, they will prepare. As they are growing up in life, they're already preparing a solid foundation for their own children. When you reincarnate through those kids, you will meet a very good place to stay. Why people know this? Everybody know this thing. It is only African people that do not know this. Only African people that don't know the simple thing I am talking about. Africans want to go to heaven, while the whole world is looking to snatch a piece of Africa for themselves. But yet, what you have does not matter to you. You want to go to heaven to go and be using shaking, sheke, be jumping around. You will see many Africans suffering. You say, my father have many mansions in heaven, but you are paying rent on earth. How does that work? My father have many mansions, but I am paying rent. I am suffering, I'm struggling. Does it make sense? No. Okay? So with this knowledge that you reincarnate in your own race, you need to start planning projects that will last multiple lifetimes. Okay? This is the power of reincarnation. You must be planning how to build your life, how to build your children, how to make your family and this world a better place than you meant it. This is a very simple thing. This is a part where many Africans are failing. They don't care because they think that after death is ended, they will go to heaven or they will go to hell. They are not coming back. Who told you are not coming back again? You will come back again for multiple times until you get it right. If you don't get it right, then you will dissipate to dust. This is the way it works. In Africa, you're going to see cases, especially in Nigeria, we have Abiku children. These Abiku children are children that some of them, they call them Ogbanji, that for whatever reason, they will come to life, they will die, they will then give birth to them again from the same family. One can come from one family 4 times. He will die, he will come again, he will die, he will come again. So they call this kind of children Abiku. Some of them are to give examples of reincarnation. Sometimes when these children come, when they die, the family will put a mark on their body, a physical injury, to mark them in case they come back again. And guess what? These children will come back again. They will carry that mark that they were given in a previous lifetime. This is to show you that reincarnation actually happens. And in family, our traditional beliefs in Africa, we know when a child is born, when the elders of the family look, they will see the child. They can be able to trace who was this child before in that family. Most times they will know, especially if family is a very big family, you can see that this child that came is so person that have lived before, that have now reincarnated again. We know this. This is common knowledge in African spirituality. And people know all these things. Okay? You're going to find, the question we're asking now is, how long does it take for a soul to reincarnate back? For some people in Africa, we have seen cases of instantly. Somebody will die this year. Within 2 years, they have come back again. Some are very fast. Some will die this month. The next person that is within 1 year, they don't come back again. Some people come very fast. Some people take them 50 years. According to some other people, they say it takes 50 years. Some other people believe it's 144 years. The Rosicrucian people, this guy that wrote this book, Mansions of the Soul, is a Rosicrucian, one of their founders. Is in this book, it talks about reincarnation. This is the Rosicrucian book that covers, they say, the complete explanation of reincarnation. It was written by Alvin Louis Spencer, one of the founders, if not the one of their leaders in Rosicrucian. Very important guy there. He claims that the average soul takes 144 years to reincarnate. This is his own opinion. This is what he wrote. It's a very good book. She talks a lot about reincarnation of mansions of the soul. I have done a review on this book too. I used to, when I was in Rosicrucian, I got this book that time. This is their own view of reincarnation. But in Africa, I have seen cases of people reincarnating within 1 year or 2 years. Some people also take long time to reincarnate. It depends on the spirit. I will say, for my own opinion too, it depends on the maturity and mission of that soul. That will determine if they will come back very quickly, or they will spend time to come back. But one thing I have come to realize is that there are some people that are highly spiritually evolved. That is, they acquired a lot of spiritual knowledge and understanding within a certain lifetime. If you are that kind of person, you can be able to control your reincarnation cycle to a certain extent. If you can acquire a lot of spiritual knowledge, you get to a level that you rise, you can decide when you want to come back. And I talked about this in a previous video about why you need to not come back quickly when you die. If you are spiritually aware or conscious, or you have risen to a certain level, you can be able to set intentions for missions in across lifetimes. When you cross over, you go to the astral plane. You will not go straight to the tunnel of reincarnation. You will hang around on this earth. You hang around on this earth, and you will continue doing your spiritual work. We have ascended masters like this. The so-called ancestors, many of them that we give libation to. Some of them have not reincarnated, because if they reincarnate, they come back to this life instantly. They will not be able to consciously be doing the spiritual work they are supposed to be doing in the spirit world or in the astral plane. So some people might need to hang around in that astral plane for maybe 500 to 1,000 years doing spiritual work to elevate consciousness, to fight the enemies of Africa, to restore whatever they are supposed to be restoring. When you get to a certain level of spiritual maturity, you can choose to do this work. You can choose not to quickly rush back to these planets. Most times, people that quickly rush back are people that maybe they did not get to a certain level of maturity when they died. They don't know anything about spirituality. They just died. They come to life. They just occupy space. When they die, they will not have any sense too. So the tunnel will just push them back quickly. You are not spiritually conscious. You didn't make friends with any deity. You didn't really do anything to move humanity forward. You just wasted. It's like total failure. They did not get it. There's no need for hanging around anywhere. Just like somebody do exam and get 0, straight to repeat. You need to waste time. They need to look for consultation. There are sometimes students will fail. They will say, okay, we give you remedial pass. You try small, but you have to spend some time to work on yourself. Then we just move you to the next class. Some people fail totally. They have to come back. Some people have missions that they are doing that they don't want to waste time in the astral plane. They come back instantly to complete that mission. It depends on the maturity of the soul. This is like I would say the realm of gods or the creator. I cannot be able to decide. I am still a human being too. But the way it happens is arbitrary. But you can be able to set intentions to a certain level. If you have lifetime goal, you say, I want to see a certain goal happen. You have dedicated your life to this mission. And this mission has now become you. You can choose how you want this done. When you get to that point, you cross over. You can choose to quickly come back. You can also choose to spend time in the astral world to continue that mission. Okay? And you can get help doing this. Getting help doing this is by making pacts with certain spirits, certain deities. You know our deities live across time and space. And they are permanent, they are elemental spirits, spirits of earth, fire, water. These deities, they are just there. They are principles of nature that are permanent. They don't go anywhere. As far as nature exists, they exist. Making pacts with this kind of spirits to work on a certain mission across lifetimes will help you reincarnate again to continue doing that work from where you stop it. Okay? This is a secret thing and a very powerful way that you can use to continue doing your mission or your intentions or your job after you have died. Okay? If you don't want to just slip away, you want to continue doing the things you are doing in this lifetime, these spirits, these deities, they can help you continue on that path by when you make contact with them, you're working with them in the lifetime, and you tell them, this is my intention, I want to keep on working in this very mission for the next lifetime if I come back again. When you cross over, they will help you, they will guide you and put you in the place that you will be able to come back to this life again and continue working on that mission to advance and make sure that you see it done. Okay, so this is a way people can be able to accomplish some kind of missions across multiple lifetimes. Okay, So if you have that intention, you cannot just say dying is not the end, it's simply a transition. Okay, people know how to do this. There are people over the years and spiritual masters that have been able to reach a certain spiritual level. When they die, they keep on doing the work. When they come back in that the same field again, continue doing the work again from there. When they die again, they come back and keep doing that thing to advance humanity, to advance whatever they're advancing. Okay, so there's a way for you to do this. When you die, it's not the end. Okay, you can do this by making pact, making close contact or close relationship with certain spirits of nature, certain principles of nature that are permanent here. They will guide you in that process until you complete that mission. Then you advance to the next level of your spiritual progression or your spiritual development. Okay, so you can actually control these things if it's your highest or deepest intention. Maybe you have somebody that has dedicated your life to the movement, advancement of African people, empowerment. Don't think that when you die here, everything ends. You keep on doing the work. When you die, your spirit still be doing the work. People still meeting your consulting your spirit or summoning you. You will still be empowering them. There are people like that that have dedicated their life, despite the fact that they have died. They are still doing the work they are doing. And when they come back to this life again, they will continue doing that work they have always been doing. Okay, it does not end there. You find those people 2,000 years, 3,000 years, people still calling their names, people still approaching them, they're still doing the same thing. This is their mission. Okay, you can be able to do it too, but you need to reach a certain level of spiritual understanding. Not many people will understand that this kind of thing is possible, but it is possible. Okay, and it is simple. Okay, it involves you developing yourself, improving yourself, empowering yourself, making contact with the right people or spirits. Okay, this is how people were able to do great things over thousands of years in Kush, ancient Egypt. People have been using these principles in Africa. It is not today. People are also using this principle right now in different parts of the world. Okay, so death is not the end. Don't think that when you die, everything dies. It's not the end. You can transcend death. Your dreams, aspiration, your mission, it will not die. You can carry it to the next life, carry it to the spirit world, and you continue from there. Okay, it will not end, except you don't know yourself or you don't know how to do it. So this is the knowledge that Christianity and Islam are hiding from you, so that you will not be able to focus on building yourself in the long term. This is why they say reincarnation is demonic. It cannot happen. It's impossible. It's trash. Whereas they are doing the same thing. They are actually using these principles over lifetime to keep perpetrating their evil again and again and again. But yet they don't want you to know it so that you don't do the same thing to protect and empower yourself. Okay, so this is one thing you need to know about how to harness the power of reincarnation. Okay, it's a very simple process and straightforward. So you people need to start building intentions that will last into lifetime. You need to start building, making plans that will last for all eternity if possible, not only this lifetime. You need to start thinking beyond this life, into the next life, into the future, because you are definitely going to reincarnate back. You will likely come back through that bloodline, that family line. So you need to start preparing it. You need to start building legacy, especially for your children. There's a high percentage of you reincarnated back through your grandchildren. Okay, so you need to start preparing places for them, or you need to start taking care of them, planning the future, trying to see how you can make your place, your community, your country a better place, because you are coming back to this shit hole. You are not disappearing to America. You are not disappearing to Europe. Okay, so know this and know peace. Okay, the sooner you get it, the better. So this is what I have for you today. This is my own opinion, views, and observation on this issue. Everybody have their own view. I would like to know about your own view as well. Okay, questions and comments are welcome. Nobody have a monopoly of knowledge, and we keep studying every day. We learn every day. We grow every day, and life goes on. Okay, life is all about learning. Okay, experience is the best teacher. So this is what I have to say. Then of course I need to talk about my book. They say if lizard jump under from Iroko tree, if nobody praise am, he go praise himself. If you have not gotten this book yet, you are missing out. This is the book on quantum physics, written from a pure 100% Afrocentric perspective. If you want to know about modern science, the origin of modern science, the origin of African spirituality, you want to know about the origin of Christianity with facts and evidence, not fairy tale. You want to know with concrete evidence that you can verify. Now the book be this, okay? If you want to know about time travel, you want to know about nuclear physics, quantum physics, plasma physics. This is the three most powerful science we have in the world. This is the science that will take humanity to the space age. Now, humans, modern humans, they have now conquered nuclear physics. We have a lot of nuclear powered engine, nuclear plant, nuclear submarine. It is almost for destruction and power generation. You can use it to do both ways. You can generate power, you can destroy. It's the power of God. Generator, operator, destroyer. Quantum physics, when you talk about communication, time travel, space travel, quantum physics, you talk about particle accelerators, you talk about quantum entanglements. That physics is what is powering the world right now. We have almost completed it. When we finish the understanding of quantum physics, the next physics will be plasma physics. Plasma physics, we talk about plasma particles, spirit particles, the spirit world, how to harness energy directly from the spirit world. That is plasma physics. That is the physics that we will use to start designing engines, free energy engines that are self-sufficient, that will be producing energy by themselves without any fuel source. With this power of plasma physics, we can create engines for spaceship that we can use to travel the universe without getting refueling, without getting tired. Okay, that is the next step humanity is going to traveling the universe, like the way aliens, other people are coming here. We are going to build engines in the future that we will also use to be going in exploring outer space. The science that will be responsible for that is the science of plasma physics. Right now, we have not gotten to that place there. We are still on quantum physics, but we will get there. We will get there. So if you want to update yourself, you want to know what is happening, this is the foundation. It is written from a pure Afrocentric perspective. You will be able to understand what is going on, the next level for humanity. It is in this tiny book. I am the one that wrote this book. It is the first book on quantum physics written in the history of Nigeria, as big as Nigeria. Okay, this book will give you the foundation, the understanding, the empowerment, the illumination, so that you can update yourself to be seeing things the way people like Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and the rest people, and that guy from Virgin Atlantics. You'll be understanding what they are understanding, the future. We are going to space. Okay, this is the foundation. Once we've finished quantum physics, the next we are going straight into plasma physics. We have not gotten there yet. We are still on quantum physics. So if you want to update yourself on this science, this is a book. Okay, it will give you understanding. It will update you with a lot of things, and it will empower you. It's a small book, but it's a gateway into the past, present, and future. So if you have not gotten yourself this book, get this book. It is just $50. Okay, it not cost anything. Update yourself. Know your way, not because. Okay, African spirituality is not hocus pocus. It is not about killing of chicken, killing of goats, splashing of blood. It's not about venerating parasitic deities. It's about advanced science that will take us to the next level of human evolution, spiritual evolution. Okay, I focus on Kushite Kemetic spirituality. It is backed by science. Okay, I don't believe in hocus pocus. I know I'm not here to waste your time. If I don't believe in what I'm doing, I will not do it. And if I cannot explain it, I will not also do it. If you also want to do spells, this one have over 200 spells inside. Okay, spells on health, wealth, prosperity, love. There is something for everybody. With this book, you can be able to open your own shrine. You can be able to be your own native doctor. You don't need to be contacting spiritualists every time. You will become your own spiritualist. It will teach you the secret of many herbs. It will teach you how to do many things for yourself, by yourself. It will give you practical knowledge. Okay, you don't need middleman. You cannot go wrong with this book. it is just 100 USD. Both of them is 200 plus postage. You have this power in your hands. Nobody can take it from you, what it is inside you. For nothing else, you will pass this knowledge to your children. I will also write more books in the future. These books are powerful stuff. I know what is there. So please don't waste time. If you want to know something, this is the right place. There are many channels out there, but all fingers are not equal. If you want to know African spirituality, you want to go have the deeper understanding, this is the place you need to be. You need to hang out here. Yeah, the gods are here. We have a lot of spirit teachers here. I'm not the only one doing the teaching. Yeah, we have Kemetic deities, we have Orishas, we have different spirits that are here. Register for my program. My website is River of Knowledge. Contact me on WhatsApp on this channel. Join my program, join my masterclass. Within 6 months, I will teach you a lot of things that will transform your life, that will take you into the next level of your spiritual development. Okay? So please do not waste time. Invest in your spiritual knowledge. You don't need to travel to Africa. You don't need to buy plane tickets to go and queue up for visa. I will teach you everything over the internet. I have gone beyond time and space. You don't need to waste money. You don't need any expensive initiation. Just $600. You know this knowledge within 6 months. You will be more advanced than those people that have been practicing African spirituality for 20 years in front of a parasitic deity. You will know things past them. You will be more advanced than the average traditionalist from Africa. You'll be up to date with modern day quantum physicists, modern day intelligent people. You'll be, when people talk about science, you'll be up to date with them. This book will update you. It will make you see the future. You will open your third eye or your first eye. So I'm not playing here. I did not come here to play or to hustle. So if you want to know something, I'm here to transfer this knowledge to you. This is the reason why I'm here, so that we can grow together. We can chart a better future. We can create a better place for our children, so that when we reincarnate back, our children already have this knowledge. Not the time we will come back again, our children will be taking us to church. We need to start doing the grand work now. This is the work we need to be doing, so that when we come back in our next reincarnation, Africa will be a better place. We need to start doing the work now. I cannot do the work alone. All of us need to form a community. That's why I do those libations. We need to do the work, prepare the place for the next generation, because we are definitely coming back. We are coming back to the chateau. So we have to start cleaning the mess up now. So it's not me alone that will do the work. You have your own responsibility. Everybody have responsibility. If you cannot do it, support people that you know that are doing it. Look for people in your community to support. Share new people. Support. If you cannot support me, support people from your village, from your tribe. But the main thing is that let's move forward. Okay, let's move forward. Any step we take, we must move forward. This is my dream. This is my opinion. This is my observation. And I hope that you can be able to see reason with this too. We must move forward. So I thank you guys very much. And all the people that have been watching me today, I see 17 people there. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your understanding. I hope that you learn 1 or 2 things from this, and comments and questions are always welcome too. If you want to buy spiritual items, soap, perfumes, oil, meditation beads, I sell them. Patronize me, okay, so that we can grow together. Apart from that, I thank you very much, and I'm very delighted today. Ramana, I thank you. Alafia Mendina, I thank you. Ada Griffin, I thank you. All the other people I didn't mention your name, I thank you. You have been very wonderful people on this channel. And I pray that the ancestors will continue to guide us to grow from strength to strength, so that we'll all move forward in unity and love. Clara Brown and all the other good people. And I'll be seeing you in the next video as usual. So take care and bye. Peace.